What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is not going to be anything about building on the Magna. It's going to be more of some updates and some things that have come to light. I have taken the bike out on the road, took it up to work twice, and it started showing a couple other issues. So let's go ahead and roll the intro and we'll get right into it. Folks, the first thing I want to cover on the bike is the fact that when I took it up to work the first time, everything was working good. Riding up there was good, all the lights were working fine. I had bright headlights, I'm good. Turn signals, brake lights, awesome, okay? Problem really started showing its face on day 2, early in the morning. I went to actually start and it sounded like either the starter was just tired, it didn't really want to turn over the engine, or the power in the battery is too low. So I'm thinking it's going to be one or the other. Now whenever I get the bike running, it runs fine. So either the battery is starting to show its age, the starter is going bad, or the third thing, which I really hope it's not, is the rectifier regulator, or regular rectifier, whichever you want to call it. Basically, it's an alternator for a small engine, or an alternator for a motorcycle. It's a small electronic box that is mounted down inside here. What it does is it takes power from the battery and it throws it. It goes through the regulator and then into the engine, and whatever the engine doesn't use, well, it turns it around and it throws it back in the battery to keep the battery charged. So what that basically does is it turns AC current into DC current and back again, so back and forth. So if that electronic component is failing, then that means that it is not charging my battery, which when I'm riding, I'm actually pulling all the power out of the battery and it can't run. So right now, I haven't started yet. I'm actually going to get you guys on my GoPro here in a second, and I'm going to have you guys see from this point of view. Also, there's something else I wanted to show you. It's a package that I ordered, and it came in today. I'm actually really excited for it, and it's kind of like the cherry on top for the completion of this bike. Not completion as in like the seats, because this isn't going to stay the same. I promise it won't. I'm actually looking forward to actually getting these embroidered, but all the stuff that you see on here, I'm just going to have it for the event that's coming up, which I'm going to tell you guys here in just a moment. But I'm just going to have this bike to where it's functional for the event that's coming up. Now, after the event, that's when I'm going to actually park the bike once again. I'll make sure the tank is empty. The tank, what you see here, this is going to be gone. All right, it's not going to be green with the flag on it. I don't know if you guys happen to like it. If you do, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the tank. I understand that there's a dent in the side of the tank. I plan on taking it out. Just give me a minute. I'm working on it. All right, it's a lot to go through, and it's come a long way
in 2 years.
Wow, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So it's not going to stay the same. I'm going to change the tank, I'm going to change the seats, I'm going to change the paint configuration. I'm going to have other stuff on this bike. It's going to be custom when I am done with it. But for right now, I just need it functional and on the road. So aside of all that, so let me go ahead and pop you guys onto the GoPro and we will continue on with the video. All right, so now that you guys are down here on the GoPro, let me walk you guys through what's going on. Engine is still cold. I haven't started up since a couple days ago. It's actually been raining out, so I'm really not gonna take this nice and clean bike out on a rainy road and all that stuff, because I wanna try to keep it as clean as possible for the event coming up, which I'm gonna explain. But anyway, right now the bike is still cold, so let me show you what I'm actually facing. All right, so if you look here, now remember, I got an LED headlight, So with the LED headlight, it doesn't take much power to light this thing up. So it's hard to tell the condition of the battery with an LED headlight. I'm just saying. Halogen light bulbs, on the other hand, it's pretty easy to tell because they tend to dim. LEDs, not so much. So here's my situation. I turn the key on, you can tell I got light. This looks fairly bright to me. Cool. But I go to turn this over and all the lights on the cluster, they turn on. All right, but watch this. Okay, and it should kick right over. Yeah, you hear that? Uh-huh. So either one of two things, like I said, either the starter is failing on me, or my battery is dead, or almost dead. Just let me go get my my meter, and I'm actually gonna check to see the condition of this battery. Now, just to let you guys know, I have already gone, just in case if this is my situation, and I have gone ahead and I have purchased a brand new Honda Magna starter. Okay, this is a brand new starter for this bike, and I just kind of had a feeling that I might run into this. I wasn't sure because I keep thinking that the bike, you know, it's a 2002, and that's the original starter, so I'm pretty sure it's got some mileage on it, and I really don't want to have anything going wrong with it, so I might as well swap out all the old stuff to new. And I like to do that with all of my builds. If it's possible, I replace it, such as the ignition. If the ignition is outdated, if it's old, if it looks like it's brittle, I change it. But the only thing I haven't really changed on this was the starter, because it kept working. The battery itself, from before, it was a bad battery, so I went and I bought a new Caltric battery. And then my neighbor across the street had issues with his bike, so while this was in the process of being built, I gave him my Caltric battery. It is currently in his Honda, but I'm not going to take it back from him. I have his battery that was in his bike, and apparently this battery is now going bad. So I've gone ahead and I've also bought a brand new Caltric battery, which actually should be in, I think, Monday, October 30th, if I'm not mistaken. So I not only have a brand new starter for this engine, but I also have a brand new battery that's going to be here as well. All right, so those are the two things I've got going on with this bike. But on to one more thing that I wanted to share that I purchased as well, and it finally came in. Yes, this right here is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting to get these. It's kind of like the last thing. And what do you think is missing, guys? What do you think? They're panels, but where do they go? That's right, it's the battery cover. They go right here. Now, whenever you shop online, you can get them in multicolors, or you can do this the right thing and reuse the old ones. No, I'm kidding. Actually, when I bought this bike, these did not come with it because the previous owner lost them. This is my first time opening it. So, did I get black ones or did I get chrome ones? What did I get? What did I get? Yeah, if you guys know me, you guessed it. Yeah, your boy got chrome. Oh, hi. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna go right here, and it's gonna complete the whole side of this bike. So I'm gonna get all this stuff all put together, slap this on the side of the bike, and get on with the next item. This battery is good, guys. So that tells me that that starter's bad. Ain't that something? That's crazy. All right, well, looks like we're going to change out that starter tonight. All right, so the only thing I can point out that could really be my problem is my starter. So first, I want to make sure I can actually access those bolts pretty easily. So I know it's going to be an 8mm. So let's check to see if that is going to work for me. And what you're going to look for is on the front of the bike, you're going to have your starter. It's this round cylinder thing. That boot's got to come off. And you got 2 8mm, which are right here, one on the bottom, and then one up there. I don't know, you can probably see right up here, up on top. And it's just these two, and they feed right into the side of the engine. Now I don't think that I'm gonna have oil come out of there, or at least too much oil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my other starter nearby, and I'm gonna do like a quick swap out if possible. I know it's gonna have an O-ring, so I want to make sure that I get the O-ring lubricated first before you put it in the engine, so you prevent ripping that O-ring, because if you do that, you're gonna hate yourself. So before I get started, let me go ahead and go get my other starter. Come here, starter. All right, so first thing you want to do before you do anything like this is you want to get that power terminal off of here. So I'm gonna try to get this grommet off. You guys should be able to see. Oh, it's really on there. Great. Okay. I need to get some persuasion, I'm assuming. I'm gonna lift up the bike. Oh my god. Okay. Come here, persuasion. Where are you at? Yes. We're just gonna break you up. Just kind of get that little rubber boot up. Just off. Ow. I'm trying to roll it off of there if I can, because I guarantee it's got a good seat on there, and that's good, which means it'll prevent corrosion, and that's what I like. A good seal. Please let me an 8mm. I don't have to get up again. 8mm. Is it? No. Great. Come here, wrenches. I got a job for you. I wonder if it's gonna be. What is? It's probably gonna be a 10mm. You watch. Just my luck. 10mm. 10. Keep that on there. Yep. 10mm. Perfect. That is a really tight fit.
Hey, that's what she said.
Okay. Cooperate. Yay. And it does come out. That's cool. Oh shit, what the hell is that? Oh, I thought that was a critter. Oh man, scared the schnight out of me. Well, at least I dropped it right in the pan where it's supposed to go. I'm assuming they don't feel too good. It doesn't feel like there's oil on it, so that's good. There's no oil that leaked out. Well, no, that's a lie. There's a little bit of it, just a touch, just a smidge, but that's fine. That's totally fine. So let me get some oil, fresh oil, and I'm gonna put it around the O-ring of that. I know it would be far easier if I were to take this bike and put it up on the lift, but I'm not gonna do that, because I'm gonna do it the hard way. And if you don't like it, tough. All right, so I'm gonna use regular motor oil. Just, like I said, just a dab will do you, you know? a little bit around the O-ring. That's all you need. So I'm using 5W20, not like it matters. All I want is just a little bit on my finger. I'm gonna put it around the O-ring. All right. It prevents it from ripping whenever it goes to, when it's going into the motor. All right, you go right there like that. Okay. Orientation is correct. Ah, I should wipe down the inside. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on a second. Let's try not to make a mess. The easiest mess to clean up is a mess that you never make. All right, so it came out this way, so it's gonna go back in the same way it came. Imagine that. All right, and then you're going to go in. Come on. There's no way it went in that easy. That's what she said. All right, peeps. So let me share something that just freaking annoyed me. All right, the way this thing is designed, here's a little tip that I know for a fact is going to help you guys. I was having a hard time. I ran the bottom one up all the way, and I tried to line up the top one, but it just wasn't working for me. So what you do is you run this one up, but you don't tighten it. Okay, you leave some slack on the bottom bolt so you can move the whole starter around a little bit so you can get the top bolt in, and then you run up the top bolt until it bottoms out, and then finish with the bottom bolt. In that process, it's the best way to do it, best way I just figured out. So let me go ahead and hook up these terminals, and then we're going to test the bike and see if it starts. Man, I hope you guys are enjoying this video and the time lapse, because I ain't doing this again. All right, so that's on there. Starter is installed. So let's see if all of our hard labor works out. That was my pillow, by the way. This GoPro on my head, guys, gets heavy after a while. So you gotta improvise, man. Improvise. All right, guys, so moment of truth. I do have a good battery. I tested on the meter. I really hope this works. Fingers crossed. Are you crossing your fingers? I'm not seeing them. Cross your fingers. There you go. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Please work. No! Oh no! Something is not happy. Scott, is that something that is not happy? Sounds like the relay. Why are you doing that? All right, well, that is kind of a discouraging thing. I was kind of hoping that I'd get this bike running right now, but it looks like I've got more troubleshooting in my near future. I'm gonna cut off the video for this evening. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and all that's in it. Tell me what you think about the bike so far, and if there's anything that you like for me to change or just keep saying whatever, I don't know, just let me know. Put it down in the comments down below. But anyway, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content of the video and everything I have shown to you and my troubleshooting. I'm not entirely done, like I said. I still got a little bit of work to do. The event that I wanted to talk to you guys really quick about is the Lone Star Rally in Galveston, Texas, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. In fact, I think it's November 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, but I'm gonna be there the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. If you guys want to come down there, bring your ride. I want to see what you got. If you find me, come say hi. Don't be a stranger. If you guys don't want to be on the channel, let me know. It's okay. I will blur you guys out or I'll cut you out entirely. If you want to be on the channel, let me know. I'll put your name down below like I usually do. So I'm excited for the Lone Star Rally. Hopefully you guys are too. And that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. So if you guys don't mind, like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Huge shout out to my uncle for letting me use the GoPro on this and being a sponsor for the channel. Come down to the Lone Star Rally, guys. I mean, you guys are gonna love it. Last time I was there, it was like over 3,000 bikes, and it's just, there's so much stuff going on down there. But anyway, until the next video, y'all take it easy. I love you. Good night.